This next episode of You, Me, and a Cup of Coffee. Nah, guys, this is your friendly neighborhood Houston, Texas realtor. I'm trying to go ahead and get these videos knocked out this morning. Like I said, it's a beautiful morning, but I want to make sure that I'm providing really, really good content as well too. Today is I believe it's the 21st. Oh my goodness. And I don't have my other phone on me, so I just gotta have faith and say it's the 21st. No, I'm sorry, it's the 22nd. Just mess with you. So today is gonna be a very, very busy day for me. I've been doing real estate full time for a little over a year now. And it's always complicated, but you know, it reminds me of what this one coach I had heard say. You know, he would send his boys on a track to go and run. And he would say, now you can stop anytime you like. Time you can stop. But just know I didn't tell you to quit. You tell yourself when to quit. And it messes with you after a while. Because think about it. Quitters never win. And winners never quit. So how far do you want to go with this? So, in the spirit of that, I ain't quitting. I'm still here. I'm going at it as hard as I can. I got a few projects that I got going on today. I got a commercial property that I'll be working on their lease. I also got another commercial property that I'll be negotiating the terms of the deal with today. I'll be talking with the landlords. And then also, I got a few other clients who want to buy a house. And I gotta get with them, and then I'm also gonna be speaking with my broker. My broker is her name is Jamie Bertrand. Guys, she is amazing. But the whole team is amazing. She's extremely brilliant, extremely smart. Every time I get on the phone with her and I talk with her, or even when I hang around with them for a little bit, and we just try to like network ideas off of each other. It just feels good being around people who have that type of energy and that are engaged like that. And I've been with some really smart leaders. I've been with some really intelligent leaders, people who inspired me to work harder and find a way. And she's definitely one of those people. So, man, holla at your boy. I work with her, and definitely she's one of my favorite people in real estate right now. And mine don't switch day to day, so it's like I can tell you who are some really brilliant people. They know who they are. Love you, Lisa. Anyway, so let's get to clipping on it. I recently posted up on my Facebook. You know, it's TD Landrum. You can find me very easily. I'm the one with the big old dopey smile. No, I was smiling, but I was wearing my headshot thing. I gotta get some new headshots very soon too. So, but what was funny this week for me is I'm really wanting to help us. I'm really trying to introduce us some ideas from the outside looking in of how do we resolve the minimum wage. I don't think it's a crisis, but you know, never let a crisis go to waste, as some people like to say. And my whole thing has been that we're focusing on the bottom line. Now, granted, Joe Biden has said that the likelihood of there being a $15 minimum wage increase is 0 to nil, which is basically saying that, hey, I ain't getting that done. So I would encourage us, on the other hand, and not to look at the minimum, but look at how you can grow. The problem is that we're looking at the minimum, who are about roughly 2 to 3% of the population, making $725, at least in Texas, or lower, or in another state it might be 9, or another state it may be 10. I don't know. But we're looking at that at that percentile, and we're saying that we'll bring 900,000 people out, not realizing that 900,000 people getting $15 an hour is roughly about it's actually less than 1% of the public. See, I don't want to be mean to anybody, but what has happened is that people are using numbers to deceive you. So you have to look at the percentiles. The percentiles will tell you everything you need to know. So, for example, if you get an increase in pay, and let's say you're making Let's say you're making $40,000 and they say we're going to increase you by roughly, let's say, we're going to increase you by roughly, I don't know, $1,200 a year. That's not a bad increase, but I would want a 4% increase. See, if memory serves me right, right? The 1,200 is nice, but 4%, 5% would be better. Because if we're talking about a percent such as like $40,000, which is not a bad income, but it's right at about the average income of Americans, 4% will basically tantamount to, I believe, roughly around $1,600. So who got paid more? The person who took the 1,200 or the person who took the 4%? It's always going to be the person who takes the 4%. So, if you really want to increase in your wealth, what you gotta look for is a position that'll pay you more from the outset. Get a skill or a trade. Right now, plumbers are in high demand. Right now, a variety of roles are going to be in high demand. Now, we're all marveling at how cold it got. Guys, usually with a cold winter in Texas weather, we're going to get the extreme cold and we're going to get the extreme high. So this year, AC techs will likely be one of the hottest jobs on the market. Don't listen to me, I'm nobody, but I'm just telling you. And so what I would encourage many of our young people to do is to start not just looking for your passions. Like, follow your heart, definitely. If you want to be a hip hop artist, man, that's cool. I would tell you, be a hip hop artist with a daily hustle, right? The best artists in the world are the starving artists. I hate saying it like that, but it's the truth. The starving artist is usually the best one. And the reason why is because they know they got a limited amount of time. Now, does that mean you go out there and say, well, I'm just going to starve? No. Starving artists mean you have a daytime job and you're hustling as hard as you can. But while you're doing your job, while you're doing your thing, you're taking moments, seconds to just jot down little things. One of my favorite rappers is Rick Ross. I can't lie about it. I know that's a controversial one, but I love Rick Ross. I've always loved Rick Ross. I've always thought he was one of the best rappers out there, period. Everything. From Hustling to The Devil Is a Lie, he's one of my favorites. He just is. Like, that's my man. Like, and then the other one is like Bun B. When it comes to making money, I'm a print and press. I used to say that as a daily affirmation, y'all. Like, that was my line, Go listen to Put It Down. That was one of my affirmations. I would get up hustling with the mindset of hustling and telling myself, I make money. That's what I do. Because that's what I was doing. I was making sales. So the thing about it is that Rick Ross had a job as a corrections officer. A lot of people don't know that. But he had jobs. He was always a hustler. He went to college. He wanted to play ball, but he realized that really wasn't his stream. That really wasn't his thing. So he was a hustler, but he came back home and he got jobs and he worked hard and he mastered his craft, And he took every time he got to a certain point that wasn't enough, he went further with it. What I'm telling us is that I know it's hard. Oh, I know it's hard. Life is hard, guys. Like, that's what I hate to break it to a lot of people, in that life is hard. But the most important thing is to persevere. It's to be able to look at the challenge and say, I won't let you whoop me. I'm going to whoop you. You gotta figure that way out. And that's what I'm doing right now. Every day, I gotta find a way to grind a little bit better. Sometimes there are better days and I have worse days, but I don't let myself get too down on when I don't think too hard. Because sometimes I need that mental reprieve. But other days, I know that if I take that day, I gotta work twice as hard the next day. So I'm backed up, but I'm gonna get it done. But that's my whole point, is to look for new hustles. Look for things you can do. I will go ahead and I have, like I said, post up on my social media. I'll make sure I put it to all of them, so that way you can kind of keep track and be able to say, hey, he did tell us about being a plumber, an AC tech, a welder, and so on and so forth. There are jobs out there, guys. Thing is that we just got to go get them. And I also encourage people, once you get your trainings, once you get your thing, don't be content. He doesn't know it because we don't talk enough. But one of my favorite people that I've had really, really great joy in watching his progress is a man by the name of Everardo Almeida. He actually owns his own plumbing company. I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of him beyond words. He'll probably never watch this video because I know him. He's always busy. But I'm proud of him because I watched this man struggle. I watched him fight everything, including himself. And he is at a place in his life where he's doing incredible things. And this guy was a plumber. He started when he was young, but he started because he had a bunch of kids and he needed to feed them out. He had to feed them kids. And so now he owns his own plumbing business. He was just on ABC News not too long ago. I saw you, brother. Just in case you see me, I saw you. And he's an incredible story. I don't know many people will actually get to watch him or actually get to talk to him, but he's another point of inspiration for a lot of you. Don't go quitting on your life just because you go through some hard times. Don't go looking at a permanent solution for a temporary problem. I'm telling you, the tough persevere, and this life is tough. So get back in that fight and handle your business. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's your friendly neighborhood Houston, Texas realtor. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful day.